Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Jack Newell here, kicking back with another video. And today, we've got week numero 7. Yes, week 7 NFL predictions. Now, um, so I got 11 right last week saying there was only 14 games. And I almost picked every road team. And I mean, I'll take 11 wins. That's solid. Out of 14 games. I am 60 and 44 now on the year. It should be in the title anyway, but yeah, so let's start off with our bye weeks for week 7, which is the Dallas Cowboys, the Minnesota Vikings, the Buffalo Bills, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Los Angeles Chargers, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, the Pittsburgh Steelers obviously coming off a win on Sunday Night Football. But, alright, let's get into our actual predictions. And we'll start on Thursday night, obviously, which the 3-3 Broncos head to Cleveland to face the 3-3 Browns. Now, the Browns will be playing without Baker Mayfield in this one, out with a shoulder injury. And it will be Case Keenum stepping up to take his place. Now, is Case Keenum the answer? Probably not. But again, the what is this going to look like for the Browns? Is it going to be getting Odell more involved, getting the running game more involved with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt out? So it'll be Dearness Johnson probably getting the start for them. So, and obviously the Broncos, it will be Teddy Bridgewater. The Broncos really, their receiving game hasn't looked bad. Obviously, Jerry Jeudy on the IR, so that sucks for them. But Tim Patrick and Cortland Sutton have stepped up a lot. So does this mean Case Keenum gets Odell Beckham Jr. more involved as well for the Browns? So give me the Browns winning. I'll get the Browns winning 31-20. Now, obviously, our Sunday matchups. No game in London this week, so no, when you wake up, you have football on, which kind of sucks. But you know what? That's all right. We can wait till 2, as we got the Kansas City Chiefs heading to Tennessee to face the Tennessee Titans. Now, KC obviously favored to win, even though the Titans are 4-2 and at home, and KC's only 3-3. Tyreek Hill played through a quad contusion last week. Did not look good in the first half, but second half he really came alive. And Travis Kelce banged up his hand last week as well. I think he's good to go. Patrick Mahomes has looked good, but not himself. He's normally much better, but he still looked good. Like, he's still a top 5, top 3 quarterback in the NFL. Yeah, so Tennessee coming off that crazy win versus the Bills last week, as Josh Allen would try to sneak it and would not get it, and it would be a turnover on downs, and the Titans would kneel the ball out. Yeah, so give me the 3-3 Kansas City Chiefs taking down the Titans at home, and the Chiefs are gonna win 37-30. 37-30. Now we have the New York Jets versus the New England Patriots, and the Patriots are home. Zach Wilson looked horrible in his first start versus the Patriots, but the Jets coming off a bye week, so maybe they have something going for them. But obviously the Patriots coming off a overtime loss to the Cowboys. Yeah, obviously New England's favored to win, but you never know with the Jets coming off bye week. Maybe Zach Wilson got stuff figured out. But again, facing Mac Jones. But I mean, we'll let Mac Jones do his 10-yard passes that he always does. But yeah, go Jets. But I don't know. I gotta take the Patriots if I'm actually looking for the sake of my record and everything. I'm not gonna be biased here. I got the Le'Veon Bell jersey back there. I've had that for a while in every one, I think, of my videos so far for predictions. So, yeah, if you haven't noticed that, it's right there. Yeah, give me the Patriots taking down the Jets. As much as I hate to say it, I really want to see the Jets come off bye week and beat the New England Patriots. Yeah, give me the Patriots winning 27-20. Now we get the Baltimore Ravens hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. Now the Ravens took it to the Chargers last week, winning 34-6, and the Bengals beat the Lions 34-11. I think that was. Yeah, so again, Lamar didn't throw a lot. It was mostly the run game that was going. Le'Veon Bell scored a touchdown. Right there, Le'Veon Bell jersey. He scored a touchdown coming back for Baltimore. And yeah, it was Devonta Freeman as well and Latavius Murray scoring more touchdowns for them. So Lamar didn't really do much for the passing game. So it was mostly run. Now you get a Bengals team that has looked good. Joe Burrow's looked solid. Jamar Chase has looked good. Like there's guys that have looked solid for them, but I'm still worried about the Bengals O line and with the Ravens D line, it's going to be tough. I'm going to say the Ravens win, and the Ravens win 35-28. No field goals in that game. Maybe actually two, and they get 2 point whatever. But yeah, so now we have the 2-4 Washington football team heading to Green Bay to face the 5-1 Packers. Now the Packers are really a great Super Bowl favorite. Hopefully they don't collapse again, like they did last year in the NFC Championship. Yeah, so Washington, Terry McLaurin has looked solid through his first 6 weeks. Battled a hamstring injury last week, but he looked fine. Um, the problem is with that, they can't target him every time. And he's obviously a top receiver in the NFL, a best receiver on their team. He's very underrated, in my opinion. And then, obviously, you get Aaron Rodgers with Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones. Yeah, give me the Packers beating the Washington football team to go to 6-1. Washington loses. Green Bay wins. Green Bay will win 31-24. Now we have the 2-3 Atlanta Falcons head into Miami to face the Dolphins. Now Tua Tagovailoa was back last week versus the Jaguars in London, which they would lose to the Jaguars, giving their first win in a year and a half. Obviously not something great to say if you're a Tua and a Dolphins fan. But hey, the Jets also gave up the Cleveland Browns' first win a few years back, 3 or 4 years back. Yeah, so this game could really go either way. I'm going to edge more to the Falcons because they are coming off bye, and they're fresh, coming off that London game versus the Jets winning. And then you had a week to regroup after your win. So give me the 2-3 Falcons winning, beating the 1-5 Dolphins. The Falcons win 24-20. All right, now we have our 3-3 Carolina Panthers going to New York to face the 1-5 Giants. Obviously, Carolina favored in this one. Sam Darnold looked horrible to start the day last week, but I mean that late game drive that he made, he looked amazing. His receivers didn't help him either with catching balls. Robbie Anderson has dropped a few. DJ Moore even dropped a few. Yeah, and if we want to go back up to Patrick Mahomes, his receivers dropped a few turning into interceptions, Tyreek Hill, but we're not talking about that anymore. So, yeah, if Sam Darnold can go back to how he started playing football, they'll win. He'll lead them to a 4-3 record after 7 weeks. And the 1-5 Giants with Daniel Jones, yeah, their team hasn't looked solid. I mean, they're getting Sterling Shepard back. Evan Ingram scored a touchdown last week, I believe. And Kenny Golladay hasn't been there. He's been their big signing in free agency, and they haven't given him the ball. Obviously, Devonta Booker will probably be in this game with Saquon out injured again, I believe. So give me the 3-3 Panthers taking down the 1-5 Giants. The Panthers win 27-20. 27-20. I was going to say something else, but I didn't. All right, now you get your 2-4 Eagles losing to the Buccaneers last week, but put up a decent fight. And your 4-2 Raiders at home. Now, Raiders, obviously, better team than the Eagles. They won last week despite having John Gruden there. Derek Carr didn't look bad at all. This team is good, but I don't think they're playoff caliber. If I'm a Raiders fan and I'm 5-2, I'm happy. Only needing about 5 more wins, I'd say, to get in the playoffs. But your schedule gets tough down the line, I believe. Yeah, I gotta pick the Raiders in this one, but I don't see the Raiders doing much in the playoffs, even if they make the playoffs. Yeah, so give me the Raiders taking down the Eagles. Raiders win 27-24. All right, now we get your 0-6 Lions heading to the Rams to face heading to LA, I should say, to face the 5-1 Rams. What a crap show it is in Detroit. You got LA winning. I think their point spread's probably like 20 points, 17 points, something crazy like that. And the matchup under this one after I talk isn't much better. Oh, the I this one's gonna hurt if you're a Lions fan. I think the Rams are gonna torch the Lions, and I'm just gonna say the Rams win. Rams win 40-12. 40-12. Jared Goff versus Matt Stafford, by the way, two teams they're getting finally facing each other. Now, this is the matchup that's not much better. It's the 1-5 Tennessee Titans heading to the Cardinals, heading to Arizona, I should say again, to face the 6-0 Cardinals. Now, the matchup under that, I mean, that one might be that's a lot better, but it's still not good. But yeah. What is there to say? Kyler Murray's looked amazing. DeAndre Hopkins has looked amazing. Tennessee is not. Tennessee's looked horrendous. It's just been horrible. But I'm just at a loss for words because I don't know really what to say. I think this one's also going to be a blowout. Point spread's definitely high for this one as well. And I'm going to say that the Cardinals take down the Texans and win 37-10. Now you get your 3-3 Chicago Bears heading to Tampa to face the 5-1 Buccaneers. Now, this matchup last year happened, and Tom Brady forgot how much downs there were, and the Buccaneers would lose to the Bears. Now, could we see that again this year? No. Okay, we got that done. Yeah, I think Tampa Bay is going to torch the Bears as well. Tom Brady's looked good through his first couple weeks, or through his first 6 weeks, I should say. But yeah, they almost choked the lead. They ran the ball too much, in my opinion, last week. Only winning 28-22. They almost blew it, but they did not. They picked up another win, and they're gonna pick up another win, winning this week, and they are gonna win 34-20. 34-21. All right, now we have the Sunday Night Football matchup, which is the 2-4 Colts with Jonathan Taylor leading them to go to San Francisco to face the 49ers. So the 2-3 49ers actually coming off bye last week. So yeah, look for the 49ers to come out strong. Yeah, if they can stop Jonathan Taylor, they'll win this game. And I think it's going to be Jimmy Garoppolo starting for them. And it's going to be Deebo Samuel probably getting open a lot now with Jimmy Garoppolo back throwing to him more. Yeah, so give me the San Francisco 49ers to take down the 2-4 Colts. And the San Francisco 49ers win 27-20. All right, now our Monday Night Football matchup, which falls on October 25th. If you guys needed to know that. Yeah. So obviously the 2-4 Seahawks are hosting the 3-2 Saints. Saints coming off bye. Seahawks losing by a field goal last week in overtime to the Steelers. Now, Geno Smith, obviously, he's a backup quarterback, and it showed. Only putting up 20 points. Russell Wilson probably would have beat the Steelers, but what can you do now? And then the Saints, obviously, also coming off bye last week. Or, sorry, I said that they didn't. Seahawks didn't come off bye, and the Saints did. But, yeah. So, Monday Night Football matchup. I'm going to just say it, predict a high scoring just to have a game that's entertaining. Seahawks win. New Orleans wins. The Saints win. A road team wins, and the Saints win 31 to 20, or 31 to 24. I mean, that's kind of high scoring. But, yeah, Michael Thomas is not back yet as well. He could be activated, but he won't. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more. This is a 16.5-minute video now. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace!